Hey guys, welcome back, John, Megacycle here, another episode of Command & Conquer 3, Kane's Wrath, Global Conquest Edition. Whew, a lot of words in there. Anyhow, we're going on with Season 3 as the Skrin alien race, trying to defeat the Global Defense Initiative and the Brotherhood of Nod, doing a fair job, I like to think, capturing up a good chunk of territory as we move forward, doing a fine job maintaining our positions, and that sort of a thing. So let's do a quick walkthrough of what we got so far. GDI has successfully captured most of North America. We're going to have to do a wormhole, which I believe we've got queued up for next turn since we've already gone through our action phase. The Brotherhood of Nod has stuck with us through South America, and we still have our Skrin base here maintaining, so we're pretty happy with that. We've got some Nod presence more in the north. We've got GDI presence in Europe, but we're doing a fine job expanding. I'm pretty happy with how this is panning out. We've got a good control of Europe in general, trying to move down to Africa and move more into Asia. And then, of course, we've done a good amount of spreading ourselves here, trying to make sure that we maintain the line, trying to keep Nod at bay, want to make sure that we've got a good control over the area. Plan for this episode is going to be an emphasis a little more on expansion. We need to start constructing our threshold towers, and in the same token, stop Nod from turning a lot of these cities into full unrest. That's going to be a bit of a challenge. Also, GDI's got plenty of room for expansion, which is their secondary objective, but it's going to take GDI a little longer, I believe, to expand and reach that goal. So we've already gone through our action phase, so we're just going to go ahead and skip right to battle.
Nuclear missile activated.
Okay, a lot of crazy stuff going on. Let's go ahead and see what this is all about. Okay, this was obviously a battalion that lost some of its stuff. I don't really remember how this got into the status it is. We don't have an MCV, we don't have anything. In this case, failure is immediate. We're going to go ahead and just hit auto-resolve.
Tactical AI engaged.
Yeah,
Tactical
they had a base.
AI
There wasn't any possible way we were going to win that one. Especially 10 mammoth tanks. Ugh. Okay, so that's a loss I'm willing to accept. I'm not too sure. I don't remember. I'm going to re-watch the video. I'm not really too sure what caused all that to happen.
Strike force moving out.
Now, I'm not too sure how these wormholes work. I have my wormhole here because I want to start capturing North America. So
Strike force moving out. Strike force moving out.
I guess really that's all there is to it. Alright, moving on.
Constructing strike force.
MCV only, thank you very much.
Constructing strike force.
MCV only, thank you very much. Okay, then we're going to have to save those credits for upgrades in the next turn. This base has come to full repair, and we don't have enough money for a strike force, but I do want to upgrade base defenses, considering that has received quite a bit of action. And I'm sure there's another base or two around here we can upgrade our base defenses. I would do this one, but it's going to get attacked in a moment here anyhow, so I don't really see the point.
Upgrading base defenses.
And I think this is pretty good so far for us, so we're going to go ahead and call this a turn. Undoubtedly, we're going to be attacked by GDI at this location. Let's just see how this pans out. Oh, really? Okay, a lot of light stuff. This is easily going to be taken over with our disintegrator rush. So we're actually just going to go ahead and crank them suckers out. I don't like this map.
Training. Building.
Do I have a refinery? I do. Get to the front.
Building. Construction complete. Building.
And I'm not too worried about an attack from Nod. A lot of it, actually all of it was vehicle. The only thing that could really
Construction
put a thorn
complete.
into my actions is,
Construction complete.
or were the nod buggies. So I'm not really all that worried.
Training.
A few more harvesters. Make sure I'm not accidentally building MCVs this time. Now, depending on the AI type, I'd like to know exactly what they're doing, because that's going to give us a good indication if they're just sitting on that stuff or if they're actively going to try to attack us with it. So we're just going to hang tight for a little bit here. Get a few more harvesters going, a little more base defense. I'm certainly not in a rush here. Make sure everyone's in the same command group. Fantastic.
Insufficient funds.
Once we get a little more cash, we'll use a Tiberium vibration scan to see if we can get a look at what they're doing.
Construction complete. Building.
And one more and I'll be pretty happy with that.
Enemy base sighted.
Okay, so what we're going to do is I think we might start attacking. That's a real sweet spot right there, and I highly doubt they have much of defense.
Complete. Training.
And while we're also doing a little digging around, we should also work on capturing up these turrets. There's two? Yeah, there's two spikes. Okay,
Enemy
whoops.
units sighted. Training. Our base is under
Nope,
attack.
nope, turn around.
Building.
Oh, they
Unit
just
under
came for the
attack.
engineers.
Repairing. Construction complete.
Yeah, I'm not too worried about what's going on there. Okay, let's see what we can do with
Enemy
this.
base sighted. Building captured. Our base is under attack. Unit under attack. Unit lost.
Oh yeah,
Unit promoted.
sweet. That'll keep those guys busy for a little bit. We control both of those. Let's capture that up.
Training. Building captured.
Of course, let's get some buzzers down there. Hey,
Unit under attack.
let's go ahead and infect their Tiberium. Lots of nasty stuff you can do. Absolutely devastating later on, especially considering we're doing
Unit promoted.
economic control, even though we're not even messing with their harvesters, or at least we're not directly attacking them. So there's a lot that can be done. Yeah, these guys are toast. Let's see, we didn't lose anything, so I'm not
Enemy units
worried about
sighted.
building up
Training.
anything or
Unit
whatever.
under
But let's
attack.
just go ahead and get
Training.
some advanced units on the field. Advanced considering all we're doing is infantry? Yeah.
Unit promoted. Unit lost.
And we'll need to take care of these gun towers eventually, so we'll just do some storm riders. That'll be pretty simple. And now it's time to try to work out our money, because we're going to be out of Tiberium here pretty soon. But I don't want the harvesters to automatically go to the center, so I'm just going to force send a few of them to the north.
Enemy units sighted.
Yep, no problem.
Building captured. Tiberium exposure detected.
Wait, isn't Tiberium... Oh, no, no, no. Tiberium exposure's not good, because we have this Tiberium hive here, which I believe damages all units? All units within will take damage over time. Okay. I'll also take that as our units as
Enemy
well.
defeated. You
And
are
there we go.
victorious.
Didn't have to worry about those gun turrets after all. Not too bad. Had they attacked, I think they could have done some damage to us, but we've been working pretty heavily with those disintegrators, so I wasn't too worried. Very good. Turn 19. We have one threshold tower. GDI has 9% of all territory under their influence. Nod has 9 cities in full unrest. We're going to have to start working on... Where did the battalion go? Does it take a few turns for them to go through it? Creates a wormhole. Left click icon. Yeah, I did that already. Okay, so now I have an army that's somewhere... Are you serious? Oh, okay. You move the army there, then you tell it to teleport. Okay, I get it now. I was like, what the hell's going on? How complicated can this possibly be? The answer? Complicated enough. I do want the Tiberium. We're gonna thunk you down right there.
Initiating base construction.
And I don't have enough money for another base. See, I'm half tempted to keep bouncing between expansion and starting to attack. I really need this built up. I need that built up forever ago.
Operation cancelled. Initiating base construction.
Okay, let's see what that does us.
Ion cannon activated.
I don't have any idea what the crap that even was. None of my stuff is damaged. But whatever.
Upgrading base tier. Initiating base construction. Strike force moving out.
Okay, actually, we're gonna need to cancel this base construction.
Operation cancelled.
Because much bigger fish to fry.
Initiating base construction.
Now, I wonder if there's any way I can shut this wormhole thing off. How many turns does that take? Creates a wormhole. Okay. So I can't shut it off. I can't turn it back on. Like, I'd like to make this more of like a pulse thing. Like, set it up, move the unit, shut it down. That kind of a thing. But maybe I'm thinking how it works incorrectly or something. 5,000 bucks is pretty darn expensive. I'm gonna have to wait on that. What do we have? Oh, just a Steel Titan battalion? No problem. We've proven we can deal with that without a lot of issue. Without any issue, really. Okay, now we've mentioned what blue, yellow, and red and orange cities look like. This one's black. What I'm assuming that means is the population is actually dead, which means it's now non-allowable for Nod to get their victory out of because they need cities in full unrest. Now, I know we've got a few Nod bases here, one in Japan and one in the Koreas, right? Probably right around here or something. So we'll deal with that when that happens, when we see it, but that's why they're still in red. But if we can start using some powers to knock those out, kill some of the population, that should come to our advantage quite nicely. So let's go ahead and see where this turn takes us. Excellent.
Upgrading base tier. Resupplying strike force. Initiating base construction. Strike force moving out.
Oh yeah, get moving. And let's spend this growth accelerator right. That sounds good. I wish I really had the time or whatever, the patience to figure out all these numbers and how growth is, and depending on the Tiberium in the area and the cities, and if this is even helping. But I'm assuming it does.
Nuclear missile activated.
Hey, you guys go ahead and just keep nuking each other. I got no problem with that.
Stealth unit detected.
The GDI battalion's right on my frickin' tail. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and use a phase field. That's going to prevent them from moving. Then we're going to use this time to go ahead and build up a base. We're going to go ahead and deploy it down here. Now what that's going to do, the phase field is going to prevent the GDI battalion from moving. I'll go ahead and read this. All units inside the phase field are invulnerable, but cannot be moved or targeted by any powers. That's going to give us the one turret we need to build up.
Stealth unit detected.
Hi, I was talking. Anyway, that'll give us the one turn to build up and actually turn into a base. If the confrontation were to happen now, we would have the entire Titan and Wolverine battalion at our front door just as an MCV. And depending on the type of map, if we're too close, they're just going to run us over. So that's not good. So, that having been said, we want the one turn to at least establish a base. Okay, stop telling me stealth unit discovered. Is this it? You don't have to keep telling me. I found it.
Stealth unit detected.
The frick? Are you going to keep doing that every 5 seconds? Yeah. Yeah, she's going to do that every 5 seconds.
Upgrading base tier. Strike force moving
Okay, so
out.
what do we have here? Standard GDI. Oh no. Zocom? No, standard GDI and Steel Talent. So, we're going to take our battalion, we're going to move up a bit, and we're going to try to capture up some more area. We can't let GDI have...
Stealth unit detected.
Okay, I'm just going to skip the turn because I'm just going to get stealth unit detected every 5 seconds. So here we go. You know, I wonder if the growth accelerator needs to be where there already is Tiberium. I guess that would make sense. Alright, so what do we have for attacks? Okay. Let's see what this is all about.
Unit detected.
Yeah, we'll real-time the hell out of this. Oh, gosh, that's close. I don't like it.
Training.
And they're going to give me a base
Building.
underpowered. Let's go ahead and remedy that immediately.
Training.
Let's get some more harvesters, and we're going to need
Building.
anti-vehicle.
Construction complete.
Of course, of course. Oh,
Construction
really?
complete.
That's all the way over there? Freaking
Building.
jerks. I don't even have the capability to build a new
On
one,
hold.
assuming I lose it.
Construction complete.
10 mammoth tanks. Oof.
Enemy units sighted.
Okay. Wow. That's a lot of units.
Training.
Okay. So we need to take care of those mammoth tanks before we really do much else in the ways of attacking. I kind of want to go Air Force on this one. The Devastator warships are going to give us a really nice arc of opportunity here. The range is great. We can just plunk them right here and do a lot of damage, but let's see what we can do with just these disintegrators. Wouldn't hurt also to get some actual military, like some vehicles and stuff to accompany.
Building on hold. Cancelled. Building on hold. Cancelled.
Okay, I'm just going to take these 20 in and let's see what we can do with it. But in the same token, I'm going to want way more, considering... I'm going to say we're considering a lot. I definitely don't want all my forces just to go attacking. Want to make sure we've got something to defend. 10 mammoth tanks are absolutely no joke. 5 mammoth tanks are pretty much no joke either, but I think we could deal with that a lot easier.
Construction complete. Enemy units sighted. Unit under attack. New construction options. Unit lost.
Send in the clowns.
Enemy base sighted.
Those grenadiers are pretty devastating. I didn't think they'd be that much.
On hold. Cancelled.
Nope.
Unit promoted. Unit under attack.
Yeah, those grenadiers are actually murdering the crap out of our disintegrators. Not a lot of anti-air. Not really any. The Mammoth tanks, I believe, have some anti-rocket pods on them. Strong versus vehicle structures. But that's, I think, the route we're going to take. We're going to go ahead and do that. And that.
Our base is under attack. Repairing.
Give them some economic problems. And let's go ahead and get an Air Force set up.
Construction complete. Repairing. New construction options. Training.
Oh, that worked out great. Just sitting there. We have one slingshot we'd have to deal with. But the rest of their base is free game. So let's go ahead and just start working them over. We'll just have to keep an eye out. When they come back with the slingshot, we'll just have to pay attention and bring our troops back. Gonna be plenty to do, buddy.
Warning. Ion control detected.
Oh, sneaky Dan. Where is it? Totally unprotected? Totally unprotected. Fantastic. What are you guys doing? Come back here. Attack that, and then that. I must not have had Alt held down. If they're going to have all their heavy assets just sitting there, then we're going to move in with our stuff. No reason for this match to take very much longer than it's gonna. Man, those lightning spikes are awesome. No, just gonna have those mammoths just sit there, huh? Power and production. That's what I want done. They can have all the money they want. They can't produce anything. Come on. There we go. Okay, what are these guys? Turtles? Turtle, yeah. They should be doing a lot more of an effective job trying to get an attack on. I mean, the good thing is they played a traditional turtle, which is careful expansion, trying to plan out, moving with heavy force to capture new territory, but the problem is their mammoths are just freaking sitting here. Yeah, this is going to be over in no time. Just start hitting them up. Let's not use our ground force, because I think the air force is going to do just as well without us. Let's see if we can get anywhere with this.
Our base is under attack.
And not at all. What's the matter, guys?
Unit under attack.
There we go. Thank you. Can you not hit because it's a hill or what? I don't really get what the problem is here. Okay, let's just pick them apart one by one.
Our base is under attack. Unit under attack.
Back it off. Our base is under attack? Really? By what?
Tiberium
Oh, the lightning
fields
spikes,
detected.
okay.
Unit promoted. Unit under attack.
All that heavy machinery, we're gonna knock it out on the cheap.
Training. Training. Our base is under attack.
Yeah, no problem. That was a lot of freaking hardware. And last but not least, that, and that, and that, and this is game over for them.
Unit under
Once that thing
attack.
stops moving, it's screwed. And it's just gonna stop shooting?
Tiberium
Oh, there we
fields
go, okay.
depleted.
I was like, what the crap, really?
Unit lost.
Oh! I keep forgetting that that type of weaponry can damage anything.
Unit under attack.
Okay, so what's left here? Nothing the swarm won't fix, that's for sure. I would fast forward it, but I think this is only going to take like another second or two, so no real point. But a lot of good quick matches here, getting a lot of victories under our belt. Oh, dang. Rolling, rolling. Oh. There we go.
Unit under attack. Tiberium fields depleted.
Boop.
Enemy defeated. You are victorious.
Gotcha, you jerk. No problem.
Stealth unit detected.
You're gonna tell... I'm not even on that screen yet. Anyway, good victory on our part. We're able to knock out all those mammoth tanks. That's quite a bit of chunk in their military arsenal they're not going to have anymore. So we're going to go ahead and take our action phase, and then we're going to call this an episode, methinks. I really wish I had my freaking phase thing up. So we're just going to get chased by this strike force, so we're just going to go ahead and attack it head on.
Stealth unit detected.
I know, Eva. Jeez. Okay. Yes, I see them. Thank you. This is going to be quite a pickle if they come and attack with both. So that's going to be neat for next episode, I would say the least, or to say the least. Time to start upgrading.
Upgrading base tier.
Tier base 3.
Upgrading base defenses.
Yes, ma'am.
Stealth unit detected. Upgrading base tier. Upgrading base tier.
Really start to flex our superiority for our territory where we need it. I think next turn is where we actually start spending our economy and really start working over the enemy. We've kind of been expanding for the first 20 turns, which has been good economically, but now it's time for us to start beating some ass. This is going to be really curious as to how this all pans out. I'm not really too sure if they attack with both at the exact same time. This is going to get kind of itchy kind of quick. But either way, thanks a ton for watching, guys. I appreciate it. Hoping this season's been exciting for you. It's definitely been a new thrill ride for me, since I don't usually play as the Scrin. So we're going to go ahead and call this here at our action phase, and I will see you guys next time.